Oh, cute!
Don't you love this?
Yes.
This is so good. Shout out to Brittany for making the Film Yap animation.
Yeah,
I know, it's like you're so official now, Christopher.
You got your own
Christopher
little
Lloyd.
animation.
You guys know on Fridays he always is letting us know what movies we should see, but we know in January we thought you have got to recap the top movies of this past year.
Yep, it's the top 10 list time of the year, so a bunch of us actually at the Film Yap have been coming up with our list, so it's not just mine. We got about 6 or 7 folks. So go check it out, see where we agree and disagree.
Ooh, some heated debates.
Little bit,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's put it this way. Some of the ones that are on some people's top 10 lists were on the disappointments list of other folks.
Oh,
so,
interesting.
Oh,
Nice
it's all about
collaboration.
perspective.
Yeah.
It is. So,
So-
we'll just mention the 10 through 6 real quickly, just rattle them off.
mentions, okay.
And I'll forewarn you, half of my list this year is documentaries. I thought it was just an outstanding year for documentaries. And there wasn't like that one big favorite movie of the year that
Yeah,
was
the
going to
big
be the favorite at the
blockbuster,
Oscars
yeah.
or anything like that. So things are kind of spread around this year. So just real quick, so my number
Let's do
10 is West Side Story.
Heard that's good.
I enjoyed that quite a bit. Number 9 was The Worst Person in the World. That's a Norwegian film. It's actually coming out here next week.
Ooh.
My number 8 was Mayor Pete, the documentary about Indiana's own Pete Buttigieg.
Yep.
Terrific documentary. Number 7 was Spider-Man No Way Home. I thought the best of that Spider-Man series. And number 6 was Tom Petty, Somewhere You Feel Free. Terrific documentary about the making of the album Wildflowers. I really love Tom Petty. I love that documentary, and I love everything
I've heard
about
it's
it.
I love
good.
Tom
Yeah, it's
Petty.
really good.
So we sped through those because I know you're going to take some more time now
Right.
on
Yes.
the top 5. So
So
what do we got next?
My number 5 was a very, for me, unexpected choice. Was Pig, starring Nicolas Cage, which you've maybe heard about this small movie. One of those, Nick Cage doing one of his offbeat roles that he's so well known for. Where he plays a hermit living in the woods who has a truffle hunting pig that is stolen, so he braves to go back into the big city on a quest to get his pig back. And if you've seen the ads for it, it's kind of built up almost like an action drama, man on revenge, out for revenge kind of movie. And I was like, man, I am not going to like this. And I really just fell in love with it. It's much more deeper, darker, and more soulful than you would expect from that description, or maybe even these images you see here. One of Nick Cage's best performances, and I really recommend it.
I love when that happens. Like, you know when someone has to
Wow.
convince you to watch a
Yes.
movie, and you're like,
I'm
I don't
convinced.
want to see this. And then you're like, oh, I love it.
I have to see this now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Next one, another documentary, Kurt Vonnegut, Unstuck in Time, about, again another great Indianian, a Hoosier subject, the author, and it actually follows him over about 25 years while they were trying to make this documentary. So we track him during that time. We see lots of scenes of him coming home here to Indianapolis. And just a great look at him and his work. And really, I think it's the best portrait of Kurt Vonnegut that I've seen really in any medium. So just a terrific
Really?
documentary.
Great to have that
Exciting.
here. You
Speaking
know, we
of
love Kurt
documentaries,
Vonnegut.
another one at number 3, The Summer of Soul. And this is about the Harlem Cultural Festival held in 1969. It was kind of referred to as the Black Woodstock. But it was sort of gotten forgotten. They shot all this film that was left behind. And so we get to see that, and also contemporary interviews with a lot of people that were there as performers, as in the audience, and just a great look at black culture, 1969, and a look back at sort of a great piece of history that kind of got forgotten and being rediscovered. And I love doing that sort of thing.
Wow, that looks really
That
good.
does look really good.
And number 2, another documentary, The Lost Leonardo. This is my favorite documentary of the year. Kind of a smaller one that maybe you haven't even heard of.
I have.
And it's about a film purportedly by Leonardo da Vinci, and there was debate about is it real, is it not? But it goes beyond that, about just the authenticity of one painting. It's really look at the world of high stakes art dealing where millions and tens of millions of dollars are being spent, and really kind of a shadowy world where people buy these paintings and stick them in a vault in a no tax zone because it's just they're using it for money, and really just a terrific probing journalistic type of documentary, which really is my favorite kind.
Yeah, and really unique.
Very interesting.
And finally, my number 1, again, maybe not a movie you've heard of. It's called The Card Counter, starring Oscar Isaac as an ex-con, ex-military man who wanders through the sort of shadowy world of gambling, Las Vegas, anywhere he can go. Kind of stays below the wire. You know, you don't see him in those big poker contests or things like that. But he goes on this quest from writer-director Paul Schrader, guy who's having a great late career surge in his 70s, still cranking out terrific movies. The performance of the year. I haven't seen a better performance from anybody than Oscar Isaac. I will tell you right now, I think he's going to be the favorite to win the Oscar.
Oh, I bet.
Really?
I became a huge fan of him from his show he did with Jessica Chastain. I can't even think of the name right now, but it was so good. That was another great one. We have to ask one more question.
Yes.
Were there any movies that you actually thought were going to be a hit that were just a huge bust?
West Side Story, I was surprised that's not doing well. The Matrix Resurrections. I did not think it was going to do great, but I've been surprised how badly it's been doing. It's
Really?
Yeah, like I put a thing up on Twitter the other day about it's getting romped by Sing 2 at the box office.
Oh, no.
My tweet was, you got spanked by singing critters.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Who knew? So apparently the appetite of, do we want to see another Matrix movie? The answer was no.
And to hear all of that, you have to follow Chris. So
Yes,
make
of
sure
course.
you do. The
On
Film
all
app on Twitter.
social media.
Yes, thank you so much, Christopher.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. A lot of movies we can see now.
Yes.
So.
Coming up on Indie Now, the